Continuing our investigation of arcs, circle, inscribed angles, and so forth, we will warm up by doing the following top 6 problems as a warm-up. So you fill in 1A through F. Starting notes on the middle of the first page, find the value of x in the circle to the right. 40 degrees is an inscribed angle. It cuts this arc. We know this arc has a measure twice 40, so this arc length must be in degrees 80. If you notice, x degrees is an inscribed angle which cuts the same arc of 80 degrees. Therefore, the value of x is half of 80, which is 40 degrees. So the first theorem says that 2 inscribed angles that cut the same arc have this equal measures. 2 inscribed angles that cut the same arc have equal measures. So using theorem 1, answer problem number 3, and then turn the page. Quadrilaterals inscribed in circle. Find the measure of arc ABC, given that 80 degrees is an inscribed angle containing arc ABC. So the measure of arc ABC is 160 degrees, which is twice the inscribed angle. The measure of arc ADC is the leftover, which is 200 degrees, because they all add up to 360. So angle X has to be half of 200 or 100 degrees. Example 5. Here they're giving you 130 degrees and X, they want you to find X. Across from the 130 is 260. Across from the X degrees has to be the leftover, which is 100 degrees. Half of 100 is 50. So looking at 50 and 130, and then looking at 80 and 100 from the previous problem, we can see that opposite angles of a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle are supplementary. So here's a special relationship that only applies to semicircle. If angle X is inscribed in the semicircle, find X. Well, this whole measure is 180 degrees, therefore X is half or 90 degrees. So a special theorem is that an inscribed angle that cuts a semicircle is a right angle. There's a lot of reverberation in this microphone headset, so I can hear myself. A little unsettling. An inscribed angle that cuts a semicircle. Cuts a semicircle is a right angle. Okay. Moving forward, how about a chord and a tangent? Notice that in the diagram to the right, Y is chord or a secant. It kind of continues along. And the bottom is a tangent. We know the relationship between a tangent and a radius. We know this is going to be a right angle here, so we keep mindful of that. They tell us this part is 30 degrees, which means this must be 150, which means Y must be 75, which is the inscribed angle that matches with 150. So X has to be such that this whole corner angle is 90. So 75 and 15 degrees is 90. How does X relate to the arc that it cuts? Notice 15 is half of 30, and that works every time. So the angle between a chord and a tangent, tangent is half the cut arc. Half the cut arc. Okay, so finish number 8 and we'll discuss the rest in class tomorrow.